This is a week of major setbacks, guys. Collective, this is a message for everybody, all signs. 10 of Wands here with the 8 of Wands reversed is almost having to take 3 steps back to take 1 step forward. You know, it's not even the 2 steps back, 1 step forward. It's like really regressive energy. It's having to redo things. Could be because maybe we rushed them in the past and we didn't do them correctly the first time. We gotta take like 3, 4, 5 steps back so that we can do things correctly now and take the correct steps forward. That's why it's a lot of work with the 10 of Wands. 3 of Wands. This may not be happening to you. This might be happening just to those people who didn't do things right the first time. They got to redo. Now, this is major setbacks in your life. These aren't minor things. On the bottom, we have the 4 of Wands. This is like your relationship didn't work out and you 8 of Cups. It fell apart or somebody left, and now we got to pick up the pieces and we got to redo a lot of things. Like if there was a divorce, you got to redo, rebuild your place of residence. If there was a split, it does have to do with either relationships, breakups in relationships, split ups in relationships, or things that weren't done right in relationships, or just where there needed to be a separation from in your life, and that separation causes setbacks. In that now things are off kilter, and those setbacks, to get things back to normal or to a new normal, it's going to take a lot of work. Okay, let's see if we can get more information here, more specifics, or clear this up a little bit with the oracle cards. By the way, if you're resonating with these readings, don't forget to follow the channel and or subscribe, if you're on YouTube. That really helps me out, helps grow the channel, so I appreciate it. Let's see what we get here. Anything else here for the collective? Yeah, the word that actually comes to mind is divergence. Divergence, whether it's people diverging, or it's like a situation where parties had to diverge, or there was a divergence of ideas, that's the word that popped into my head when I was really thinking about that 8 of Cups from before. But anyway, the card that came out here for the Oracle card, it looks like we have the Hourglass. I mean, the Hourglass just has to do with time. It doesn't tell me any more than that. Let's dig a couple cards deeper and see what else there. All right, we've got the Coal here, the number 0, and Neptune. Wow. Well, that explains it. So there's been procrastination, or there's been a sense of maybe waiting for the right time, excuses, procrastination, and avoidance. That's basically these 3 cards: excuses, procrastination, and avoidance. Now, the reason I think the situation has been avoided thus far by whoever has been avoiding it is because it is kind of like fallout, I think. Because it's like the situation's diverged, and I don't think it went smoothly, because looking on the bottom here, look, we've got the 4 of Wands, underneath that, the 10 of Swords. It's like there was a fallout of some kind in this divergence, and that's why it's 3 steps back, 5 steps back, and there's a lot of work involved in order to get back to the position that we want to get back to. Again, this might not be happening to you because it's a general reading. It could just be something that you're witnessing happening to other people around you, because it's going to be a theme for the week, for the collective. Let's see what we get for advice here and see what you guys should be doing about this, or maybe just something to watch out for this week. Let's see what comes out for advice. Any advice for the collective? Any advice for the collective regarding the spread? Any advice for the collective regarding this? Holy shit. So first of all, the bottom card's the Tower. What did I say about fallout? The Tower is catastrophe. There has been catastrophe. I don't think it's currently happening this week. This is the thing that we've been procrastinating on dealing with, or picking up the pieces from, or moving forward from, or just dealing with some kind of fallout in the past. Whether this is you or someone else. Judgment card. Goes right along with the Tower. Whatever it was like it was a final, something very final. Final, and this is finality, and this is catastrophe. Whatever happened, it was huge. And the advice here is to kind of like, I don't even think you're involved, to be honest. Chariot and 3 of Pentacles is to be supportive to the person who is going through it. Or if you are going through it, the Chariot is to get support from the people around you. The 3 of Pentacles is like buds. It's your bud, it's your coworker, it's somebody who's going to help you very tangibly, actually, who's going to maybe buy you a drink. Well, maybe with the 3 of Cups, buy you a drink too. But the advice here is to try to get through this. Get through it with help from other people, or help the person who this is happening to get through it, pick up the pieces, deal with the fallout, and move those 5 steps back forward and get their lives back on track. Let's see what we get for advice from the Oracle cards. Anything else here for the collective? Oh, wow, this is getting super interesting. Juicy, even, because we have Pluto with the Queen. This is kind of like a power struggle, okay? But looking down here, this tells me more about the power struggle. The power struggle is about what happened in the tower with the fallout, whatever caused your life to take 5 steps back, or this person's life to take 5 steps back. There is still a power struggle on what happened because people have their side of the story. So there's Mercury, that's the gossip. That's people telling their side of the story. In Leo is publicly telling it to their friends, right? So one person telling their group of friends what happened, the other person telling their group of friends what happened. And Libra is kind of like their side of it because it's how they see it. So it's their version of it. That's why Libra's coming out. And they think that they were right. Like each party thinks that they're the right party, right? Libra's fairness. Each party thinks that they're in the right. Now, that's where the power struggle comes in, because there hasn't been agreement on whatever caused the initial fallout from the tower, the judgment. Those parties are not exactly getting along, and that's probably part of the reason why there's been procrastination in dealing with the fallout, because the fallout still involves this power struggle between two people. This is super interesting. Wow. I can definitely think of people in my own life who this could apply to, but I would love to know, to hear some feedback from you guys on like who came up for you, or if you guys are experiencing having this experience of this reading. All right, collective, thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys next time.